Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanne and this is Luxury in Moderation, where we appreciate the finer things in life without going overboard. I upload at least once a week talking about some of the luxury products that I enjoy, and if you like what you see, please comment, like, and subscribe to see more luxury products. Today I'm sharing what I've bought during quarantine so far, but this is definitely only part one because there's a lot of things that I haven't received yet. So definitely stay tuned for part 2 later this month. I'll tell you a little bit about my ordering dates and shipping dates to give you an idea of how these companies are doing during this quarantine time where logistics may not be up to their usual standards. So first, before we begin, I must confess that this year I was not supposed to buy any clothes at all. This is because about 2 years ago, I did a makeup no-buy year. So in 2018, I didn't buy any makeup at all, and I was trying to use up the makeup that I already had, and I accomplished that. So I was pretty proud of myself, and I thought I could do that with clothes. Well, unfortunately, I definitely failed very hard at that. After I stopped buying makeup in 2018, I kind of channeled all of that shopping energy to buying clothes. So for 2018 and also last year, 2019, I ended up buying a lot of clothes. And I bought a lot of things during the Black Friday sales that I was planning to wear this year during a lot of planned business trips. But unfortunately, all of those trips have been canceled so far, so there's still a lot of things in my closet which I haven't worn. So this year, I was going to challenge myself to try to not buy any clothes. But to give me a little bit of flexibility, I didn't say that I couldn't buy shoes. So the first thing that I really bought this year were a pair of shoes, and I thought that, I'm still doing fine during my challenge. These don't really count as clothes. So the first thing I'd like to share with you are these pair of Tory Burch Gigi Embellished flats. So I've had my eye on these shoes since late last year, and I really thought, they're really beautiful. I wear a lot of flats now for work, and I don't have a pair of pointed ones, so I thought this would be a good mixture of both, elegant and business-like, and still with a tiny bit of a heel, so it still looked very professional and not too casual like a normal flat would. So I definitely had my eye on both this gray color and also I thought the black color looked really nice, but they were too expensive and I had bought a lot of shoes last year already. So I tagged it on ShopTagger, and during March, ShopTagger actually notified me and said that Tory Burch was having a sale on the Tory Burch website. So I went to take a look at them there, and they were on sale for $169, down from $328. So I decided to pull the trigger then, and I decided on this gray color. So I'm very happy that I was finally able to get these shoes at a pretty good price, and they are still on sale now. So I'll definitely link that below.
Here's a close-up of the Tory Burch Gigi Embellished flat, and this heron gray color is actually more of a taupe than a actual gray, but you can see here that the leather is very beautiful and it has that nice quilted detailing on the inside. So I usually am a size 7, but I buy a lot of my shoes in a 7.5 so that I can put in some cushioning in the sole. I haven't been able to wear this out of the house yet, but they definitely feel very comfortable on.
So the next order I placed was from Saks Fifth Avenue, and they were having a sale on the weekend of April 17th. So during this time, I went to their website and specifically looked for cashmere sweaters because last year I actually ripped my one black cashmere sweater that I wore all the time. So I felt like this was a good time to replace that. And even though I was breaking the rule of buying clothes, it seemed like a necessity.
So my old black sweater was a very nice and thick cashmere material, and there was very nice pattern on it, but unfortunately the elbow did rip, and I was surprised, this is the first time this has happened to me, so I had to look on Saks for a replacement.
And I placed this order on April 17th, and it shipped out on the same day and arrived about 2 days later. So the Saks shipping was super quick for me. I think that they shipped it from one of their stores that is closed right now. So the first sweater that I bought during this time is this all black one.
So this is the Elie Tahari Rosa wool cardigan. It's all black and I got it in the size small and it's on sale for even less than I got it at. So great opportunity to get this at a good price. So after finding this sweater, I actually found another navy and a white one, and I absolutely love navy, so I couldn't pass it up. And this is from the Saks Fifth Avenue collection. It's a blend of silk and cashmere, so it's a little bit thinner, but I also got this in a small, and you can see that it has an elegant white trim. And this is also on sale for even less than I bought it for.
So 1 week later, Saks was having another sale, and during the week prior, when I had found the two sweaters that I just showed you, I found a white cardigan that I fell in love with, and it was so gorgeous and beautiful, and they were out of stock. So I was very sad, but I put the white sweater in my shop tagger list, and I was notified during that sale weekend that the sweater was now back in stock. So I was super excited and immediately placed an order. And it was a good thing I did, because later that day, maybe only a couple hours later, I checked back and the sweater was out of stock again. So it was definitely a very popular sweater, and I'm really glad that, I had the shop tagger to notify me that it was back in stock. And I placed the order on April 24th, and it took 3 days for them to ship the order, so April 27th. And then it arrived again very quickly just a couple days after that on April 30th. So again, very quick shipping from Saks, and I hope that you had that same experience with them too.
This is also from the Saks Fifth Avenue collection, and it's called the Embellished V-neck cashmere cardigan. This is in the size small and in the color snow, and again, this is also on sale.
Next, I did also order from the Sephora VIP sale. I placed my order on April 21st, and 8 days later, on April 29th, they did ship out one of the items. So the one item that I have to show you from that order is this Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Long Lasting Easy Color. So this is my first Charlotte Tilbury product ever, and you can see here it is a cream eyeshadow, and during shipping it must have been on its side because the color all shifted. So it's definitely at an angle for me, but I don't mind. It's what I have on my eyes today, and it's a nice color. I think it blended out a little bit more sheer than I thought it would be, so I had to layer it on a little bit, but I'm definitely glad that I got it. So this is a close-up of the eyeshadow shade. It is in the Mona Lisa, which is supposed to be a darker taupe, and here's a swatch of it. So on my eyes, when I blend it out and make sure that there's no harsh edges, it's kind of doesn't look that special anymore.
So I'm going to have to experiment a little bit more and figure out how to best apply this.
So the rest of my order just shipped out today, and today is May 6th that I'm filming this, so it's been 15 days later that they're shipping out the rest of my order. I did place a second order during the VIP sale on April 28th, and I have no idea when that is going to ship out. I think I'm probably going to get it towards the end of May, because they probably have, a lot of orders coming in, and there's a backlog of when things are going to go out. So next, I placed an order on a random website that literally targeted me on Instagram and Facebook, and I had no idea what they were, but they're called Objects, spelled Objekts, and they seem to sell some costume jewelry. So I bought two Eternity bands. One is the Claris, which is more of like a emerald cut, and I chose the what they call the platinum metal, but I'm sure it's not really platinum. And then the second one is an oval and again in their platinum or silver metal. So I'm guessing this store is UK based because these rings were priced in pounds. So the Claris ring, which is the emerald cut one, was £28 and the oval ring was £35. And these actually shipped from a New York warehouse. I placed the order on April 16th and they shipped out one day later on April 17th, and they arrived 11 days later on April 28th for me. So that was quite a long time to ship from New York to where I am because I'm very close to New York. So I think that was definitely USPS starting to get a little bit slower, starting to, prioritize some shipments and having a backlog of other shipments that they are, slowly working through and not delivering as many per day because of their safety precautions.
So I forgot to mention this Maggy London dress I got from Nordstrom. It's called the Illusion Yoke Crepe Sheath Dress, and it's a little bit long, so I think I might have it hemmed up to my knees, but it's an all black dress, very elegant silhouette with an illusion neckline, and you can see that it has an exposed back zipper, and the lines at my shoulders are actually the seam and not just the fold, which I thought when I bought it, and this is in a size 2.
And the last shipment that I have to share with you today is actually from Reiss, and they were having a sale this past weekend. So I placed an order on Sunday, May 3rd, and through the tracking, I was able to see that it left London the next day on May 4th. They sent it to Germany and then overnighted it to the United States. And then by Tuesday, May 5th, I had gotten my Reiss order. So that was definitely super quick, and I'm very happy that I received it within 3 days. So the first thing I ordered from Reiss is this top.
Which is the Brigette Draped Knitted Tank Top in silver gray. And it's actually more of a beige, but this is a very comfortable top. You can see it drapes nicely on the collarbone, and you can wear it off the shoulder. You can see that it's meant to look asymmetrical either way.
The second thing I ordered from Reiss, I think is actually kind of a fail. So it's this blue dress, and I definitely cannot fit in this dress. So I have a black dress from Reiss that I absolutely love, and it's starting to get a little bit small for me. So I definitely wanted to have another nice Reiss dress, and I ordered one size up. But this blue dress is so baggy on me. I feel like I'm wearing, a toga with so much fabric. So I haven't decided if I'm going to try to exchange it or if I'm just going to flat out return it. But this size is definitely going back.
So here I haven't actually tied the dress yet because I wanted to show you how complicated it was. So on the right side there is a hole in the dress so you can pull the inside strap through, and then on the other side there's just a thread where you can put the front strap through. And then here I'm having a little bit of a hard time actually tying the straps because they are so long, they are dragging onto the ground, and I have to pull a lot of fabric through. And then once you tie it, the front is actually not that secure, so you can see that it's already starting to fall and open here. So once I readjust, you can see the armholes are huge, and there is just so much material in the front. It feels like there's just a wad of material there, and it's pulling the dress down, and it's just not staying closed. So you can see here the strange construction of the dress. I was very confused when I first opened the package, but the top just seems to stop halfway, and then you have the loops and then all that extra fabric in the middle. So
Let me know below what you think I should do about that Reiss dress and which items you liked from my haul. Thank you again for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel for more luxury content. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!